What's going on, my good people? Mike Hidalgo here. Thank you for joining us on another FCP Euro DIY. Today we're going to be working on a 2003 BMW E46 M3. Today on the M3 behind me, we're going to be covering the ambient temperature sensor replacement. This is located underneath the vehicle, usually in front of the front left wheel well, and it's responsible for reading the temperature outside of the cockpit, as well as sending input to the HVAC system with an automatic climate control. So when these go bad, you'll get a code, and oftentimes the auto climate control won't know what to do. Overall, a pretty straightforward job, but usually a common failure point just due to where they're located. You see a lot of the weather, and in some extreme cases, a lot of speed bumps or curbs. But before we get started on this DIY, let's take a look at some of the tools we're going to need to do this job. For the ambient temperature sensor, we're going to need a small pick. Nice simple one today. The best thing to do is going to be to jack up the vehicle. We're going to be working on the lift today just to give you a better view of where the sensor is located, but now we know what tools we're working with. Let's go ahead and get started on this DIY. All right, my good people, we are under the M3. We are in front of the front driver's wheel, under the wheel well and under the bumper. You'll see the sensor is located right here. Pretty easy to get to, but also pretty easy to demolish. As you can see, our plastic is kind of seen better days around it. Anyways, to get that off, it's just press fit. You can use a small pick, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, just to kind of help widen this. You want to be careful not to break anything, but you widen the track a little bit, push on the sensor, and it just goes into the bumper itself. Once you do that, it's just a matter of fishing it out. And then like any electrical connector, you have a small tab here that you want to depress and pull out. With this off to the side, we can grab our new unit. Once you have the old sensor off, it's just a matter of installing the new one, making sure your tabs are facing the locking tab. Once that clicks into place, you're going to feed it back into the bumper. And then back through the retainer. And then the sensor itself is notched so that you can push it into place and it's locked in. If you have a code for this as well, you're going to want to use a scanner to clear the code. That way the system recognizes a new sensor. Otherwise, a pretty straightforward DIY, my good people. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments on what we did today, leave them in the comment box below. And if you like this video and you want to see more like them, please consider subscribing. We make new ones all the time. As always, thank you for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.